Is she adorable? Come on. She's adorable. Oh, she is fun. She's flirty. She's the girl I always wish I could be. Hello there, wig friends. I'm Nikki, and welcome to my channel. If by some chance you are regulars, well, then welcome back. Glad you are here, and I want you to all know that I don't have a set schedule, so in order to avoid missing any of my uploads, please subscribe. As I always say, join the party, because the more the merrier. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so very much. I greatly do appreciate it. Well, guess what I've got for you guys today? Yeah, you guessed it. It's a wig review. This girl just recently dropped, and as always, I will be telling you all you need to know about her. I try to give you all of the important deets so that way you know if this is the right wig for you or not. However, if you feel I left something out that you really want to know, just jot it down in the comments and I will address it. And also in the comments, please let me know how you feel about this video, what you think of the wig. You know, I like to hear your thoughts, but of course, always be respectful. And you can also let me know too if there is a wig you would like me to review, since I happily do take requests. All right. There was my little opening spiel, so let's move on. And who I've got today is a wig from Outre. She's in the style Hayden, and she is from the Daily Wig collection. So if you're not familiar with this collection, she is a lace part. They all are lace parts from this particular collection. And I have her in the color DR4 / Golden Honey Blonde. She is available in a total of 10 colors, I believe. So you know, Outre's good at having color selection options for you, so good ones here. There's not too much to say about her. It's more just showing you the inside cap because she does have the attached elastic band, and she is heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I scooped her up from Glamourtress for $33.99, so this is Miss Hayden straight out of the box. And of course, no lace, so I'm just gonna flip her inside out here so we can take a look at her cap construction. First of all, she has my favorite type of lining, which covers the wefts, and personally I think this is more breathable. That's just me. But anyway, this is her parting space right there. She does have one comb on each side, so one here and one over here. Plus there is a comb in the back. Also, she has her little handy dandy adjustable straps and the pre-attached elastic band that I mentioned. Now, I don't know if I am going to keep this or if I'm going to cut it off. I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss with these. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. So I'll let you know, though, what I decide to do after I go put her on, style her on up. So let me go do that right now, and then I'll be right back. Okie dokie, everybody, I have returned, and just as I expected, she only took a quick second to get ready. So, for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, letting you know I always kick things off first by showing you what I'm wearing for my eyeshadow look. That's just because I used to get a lot of questions about it, and plus I love makeup, and plus it's fun, so why not? But for today's eyeshadow look, I am wearing the Had You at Aloha palette from Cara Beauty. And of course, I always open the palettes for you too, even if they're ones I've shown you a million times before, but there it is. All right, so Hayden here. Is she adorable? Come on. She's adorable. Oh, she is fun. She's flirty. She's the girl I always wish I could be. Yeah. I just knew I had to get her the second I saw the stock photo because I just love these types of looks with the curls and the waves. I mean, if you haven't noticed, it's been a hot minute since I've done a straight unit. That's just because they haven't really stood out to me all that much. But Hayden, on the other hand, yeah, she stood out to me. So here she is. And again, I just think she's adorable. I really love this curl pattern. Really do. I think even longer she'd be cute with maybe a little bit of layers, but I'm happy with this. 14 inches, perfect, especially for the summer. And her density isn't bad. I still think it's appropriate, but of course with this length, without really any layers in here, it could get a little overwhelming, and then especially in the summertime be more uncomfortable, but she is neither of those. She's comfortable because of that length and density just right. I couldn't be really any more happier with it, especially now too with the hot summer heat and humidity. Sometimes you get that frizziness going, but you know, not have to worry with her, especially since she's synthetic. That helps a lot too, but regardless, this is perfect. Low maintenance, and that's a great thing about the Daily Wig collection. Just, they literally are pop on your head and go, and you can wear her day or night, doesn't matter. So I think that she's perfect, obviously, for any situation. As far as the color is concerned, it is one I've reviewed several times before. I do really like the blonde. I think it's a beautiful shade. The only issue I have with this particular color is the roots. Now, I am thankful that it's a 4 because I think it's a better contrast than if it was a 2 or a 1B, just simply because you have the blonde here. But it is slightly harsh in my opinion. I just wish it was a little bit less so it doesn't look like a whole lot of outgrowth rather than intentional. But you know, dark roots are in, so I'm not going to complain too much. I'm just giving you my preference on it. But again, it's a beautiful blonde color. I mean, look at that. You have that little bit of honey tone in there, so it's obviously that golden. I think it's a flattering blonde. It just kind of pops a little bit, and I think it's a very complimentary color for all skin tones, so I'm happy with it. I really am. Of course, she does have some beautiful luster. I always point that out because you want it to look like healthy hair since it is synthetic. And you want it to feel really nice, and she does. She feels very, very soft and deep conditioned, like you have healthy hair. So I am thankful too that she does feel realistic. I would say the texture is a light yaki that has that good balance of silkiness and coarseness to again make her feel more realistic. And it's also, in my opinion, the perfect multicultural texture. Let me spin around and you can see this girl from the back. Again, I think this volume is just perfect. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if it was a little bit toned down, but if it was more, it would be all off. So I'm very happy with that. And of course, you know, I love to do the bounce. It's always fun. You want it to bounce. And most importantly, you want it to be low maintenance. You don't want to have to constantly be combing, brushing it, and checking in the mirror how it's going and everything. Not have to worry about that with her. So she's one that you can, again, just kind of lightly run your fingers through or use a wide tooth comb. This is not one I would really recommend using a brush on. I just think that it would get too poofy and disrupt the pattern a little bit too much. And not only that, you don't really need to. She, again, is super duper low maintenance. So really all you have to do is just kind of do this, that, and walk out the door. And you're good for the rest of the day. So she's not really much of a tangler. Of course, I am getting some more here on the ends, but thankfully due to her length, they just kind of pop right out, so not a problem there, and I don't think that's going to cause much damage to where it looks like split ends from the frizziness or anything. Therefore, she should last you a lot longer. And thankfully, she's not really a shedder either. You know that little story they say that lighter tones tend to shed more, which is kind of true, but not for all of them. But this one, she's not really shedding anything I would consider excessive. And as far as that cap, I just want to tell you before I forget, yeah, I took it off. And I forgot to stretch the cap for you during the intro. I usually always do that just so to give you an idea of how she might fit. And her stretchability was really good, but I just felt better removing that strap. It just is more comfortable for me personally. But as far as her, almost forgot the part. There we go. The part is concerned. I really like it. Of course, you want to make sure that she lays really flat and you don't have a major line of demarcation, and I am not experiencing that with her. Depth and width of it is perfect. And she has these little baby hairs. I love these little baby hairs. That's just me again. I know some people totally hate them in any style, which is fine. We all have the right to our own preferences, but I'm just telling you mine. I think these baby hairs are perfect for this. Again, since she is a lace part, you want that line of demarcation to not show as much as possible, and I think that these baby hairs do help with that. And not only that, but in my opinion, this makes it look like a more natural hairline as well. Around the edges, of course, she's not pre-plucked and you don't have to worry about any lift up. But around here, you can see the fit. There are baby hairs all the way around too, which is nice. So I'm obviously just leaving them out, but if you want to lay them down, they're really easy to work with for that. And let me show you this side real quick too. Same situation. So again, she's that color here with the roots does help for me because I can blend with my own baby hairs if I choose to, just since my natural hair is like a number 2. And then again, without the strap, I think she's fitting more comfortably for me. And I do also think that she's larger head friendly. So, I don't have any negatives. I love it when I have no negatives. Well, I guess aside from the root, but that's just the color situation. The entire wig overall, the construction, the style. I mean, come on, she's great. Yes, I love this wig. I just feel like I'm going to be wearing a lot of her during the summer and possibly even in the fall and winter. It doesn't really matter. But she's just one I think I'm going to have a lot of fun wearing. So, again, she's that fun girl. So, I am going to go ahead and say yes, highly recommend her. Thumbs up all the way. That is how I feel about Miss Hayden. Please don't forget to tell me down in the comments what you think. If you already picked her up, tell me all about it. And also, please let me know if you decide to go get her after watching this review. I'd love to know that. But that's all I have for you today. You know, I always just stick to the points and kind of leave it at that. So thank you guys. I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you next time in my next video. I've got a lot coming. So see you next time. Bye-bye.